ओम सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शांति मंत्र we will chant together. ओम आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमतो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Even the next, that is the first mantra. केनेशितं पतति प्रेषितं मनः केन प्राणः प्रथमः प्रैतियुक्तः केनेशितां वाचमिमां वदन्ति चक्षुश्रोत्रं कौ देवो युनक्ति. We have seen this second mantra. श्रोत्रस्य श्रोत्रं. Repeat after me. श्रोत्रस्य श्रोत्रं मनसो मनो यत् वाचो हवाचं स उ प्राणस्य प्राणः चक्षुषश्चक्षुः अतिमुच्य धीराः प्रेत्यास्मान् लोकान् अमृता भवन्ति. म्यूट ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಯಾರೋ ಫೋನ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So in the previous class we had entered into the text and the matured student had asked what is in me, that is inside my body, which is helping the sense organs, in short all the jnanendriyani plus karmendriyani to work, which is that principle Kaudeva Inakti, which is that God, to be precise, which is that God which is helping me or pushing me to do various kinds of activities. Now the teacher is answering. With this answer, actually the Upanishad will get over, because the question has been asked, one question, one answer. After all this are repetition of the same answer in different ways. So he says, in fact, this is a very beautiful way of telling what that Deva is. That Deva is consciousness principle. Here it is worth contemplating. Here the answer should be given in 3 steps. One is Atma Swarupam. The answer to Shishya's question, Kau Deva Yunakti, is the teacher gives in 3 steps. One is Atma Swarupam. Second is Atma Swarupa Jnanam. Third is Atma Swarupa Jnana Phalam. Jnana Phalam means fruit, not the fruit which I and you eat. Atma Swarupa Jnana Phalam. Phalam is mentioned in the second mantra. Atma Swarupam is also mentioned, but Atma Swarupa Jnanam is not mentioned. So we have to supply that, because without Jnanam, Phalam cannot exist. The fruit of knowledge should be there. Means what? Knowledge should be there to gain the fruit. So the second point is that we have to supply that. One second. The teacher tries to give an indirect answer. Kau Deva Yunakti. not a direct one. Why? Because what is that consciousness principle? If a teacher directly gives the answer, what happens? We are all brilliant students, we will immediately objectify that. If he says consciousness is a divine principle which enlivens the body mind complex, immediately what we will do? We will try to objectify. So in Upanishads, the direct method to reveal the consciousness is not possible. Because anything, if we have to know an object I want to know, or a thing, it's only through objectification. Yesterday, the entire prapancha, anatma prapancha, we reduced into 5 features. You remember, I think. Drishyatvam, bhautikatvam, sagunatvam, savikaratvam, agamapayitvam. Any object, we have to objectify it. Only through objectification of an object, only through objectifying the thing, I'm able to experience it. This is common. For example, let's take Manas Sarovar. Most of you have gone, most of you have not gone, but still. Initially, if you have to do that kind of an yatra, you do a lot of research. So you get to know more from the people who have gone, Google around. And then you get to know what the place actually is. So Manas Sarovar is away from me. I am objectifying a place, a holy mountain, and I do research. Search and research. I do that. And once I get to know, I experience Manas Sarovar by physically going there. Isn't it? Any object, any place, anything, you have to objectify. And objectification is part of sagunatvam, drishyatvam, bhautikatvam, sagunatvam, savikaratvam, agamapayitvam. Because objectification needs words. Words needs experience, or experience needs words. And all my objectification is based on material data. All my objectification is based on material data. And all the material is a part of limitation. Words are limited. If the teacher says, if it is inside your body, because the question was, what is that in me, in my body, which is making me enliven, the sense organs? If by objectification, if the teacher answers, then he has to see inside or he has to see outside. Which are the ways for us? Isn't it? Very difficult. Outside, he will read some Puranas and say, if he is a Vishnu Bhakta, what will he say? Consciousness is in Vaikuntham. If he is a Shiva Bhakta, consciousness is in Kailasam. If he is a Devi Bhakta, consciousness is in Manidvipam or Shripuram. Any Ganapati Bhaktas here? I will tell that also. If any Ganapati Bhaktas are there, consciousness in Swanandaloka. If it is some Subramanya Devata is there, Kumara Parvata. So he tries to objectify outside by using scriptures as pramanam here. What kind of scriptures? Purana. Purana is also called as a scripture, a shastra, which thinks about or deals about God who is apart from you. All Srividya Upasakas, I don't know, I know you will not be there. Today is what? Thiru Adi Puram. Today is Andal's birthday. Today is Andal's birthday. So night, because all Srividya Upasakas, they will consider Lalita Mahatripura Sundari as Mahalakshmi and they will worship in the night. Some nakshatra, Putra, Pubbana. night. So they will say that whoever worships today Mahalakshmi, not only you will be wealthy, but you will go to her place. So objectify. Think very difficult to explain what is that consciousness principle. Outside it is not there. Because if it is objectified, it becomes part of Achetana Prapancha. It has only 5 features. If he has to see inside, what will he do? He will control the prana. He will control the prana. Kumbhaka. What else? Because he wants to reduce all the thoughts in his mind. The one way of reducing the thoughts is regulating the breath. How do you regulate? In Kumbhaka. We have a beautiful word called Kumbhaka, but in English, you use a word retention, but I call as pressure. Pressuring the prana so that you can control the mind. And with this pressure, he waits for consciousness to come. Outside, he has gone to all lokas and come. Inside, he wants to see the same consciousness by pressuring the prana. You tell me which are the ways for a teacher to communicate when such questions are asked. Either way, it is wrong. The more you sit in meditation for Atma realization, you miserably fail. You miserably fail. What are you doing? I'm meditating for what? Realization of what? Atma. Across various spiritual organizations, various spiritual masters are committing this blunder. So our people also doesn't know. He or she is full of stress. Some pressure techniques they will teach, they have to learn that. Think. So the teacher says, stop objectifying. Do not objectify what that Deva, the consciousness is. And then he says, if conscious is not inside nor outside, then he comes to know that consciousness is me. But when he says me, he adds that body mind complex also as consciousness. Either way, it is wrong, because body mind complex is also part of Achetana Prapancha. Inside not available, outside not available. Body as part of consciousness also not there. Wrong. So we have to use an indirect method. Direct method will not work. How do you touch the nose? Not like this. You have to touch the nose like this. But still it will come. I don't know yoga, but somehow you have to touch roundabout turn. So understand the consciousness principle without objectifying. The mantra says, Shrotrasya Shrotram. Manaso Manoyat. In English, if you have to write, ear of the ear. Shrotrasya Shrotram. Consciousness principle is ear of the ear. Properly write, EAR, not YEAR. Ear of the ear. Manaso Manoyat. Mind of the mind. Paradoxical language. Vachoha Vacham. Don't write Vachoha Vacham. Vachoha Vak. Vachoha Vacham is in the mantram, but when you split it, Vachoha Vak. Speech of the speech. Sau Pranasya Pranaha. Prana of the prana. So without the teacher's guidance, what will you understand? Tell me now. Maybe extra instrument aid you need. Ear of the ear. Maybe you have to keep one ear here. One more ear here. Ear of the ear. One more speech organ here. Speech of the speech. Mind of the mind. Where will you keep mind inside? So it is an indirect, it is a paradoxical way of telling. Do not objectify. Then how to do? The answer is in 3 steps. Very beautiful. What is the message? That Deva is the Atma Tattvam. Kau Deva Yunakti is equal to that Deva is the Atma Tattvam. That Atma Tattvam is consciousness principle. Now comes the bomb, which is different from the ear, which is different from the ear. This is the ear. Consciousness is not the ear, because if consciousness is the ear, then it is part of 5 features of Achetana Prapancha. So consciousness principle is different from the ear. Second point, it pervades the ear as Sat Swarupa. It pervades the ear. Third point, it makes the ear an hearing instrument. Did you understand? Consciousness is a divine principle which is different from the ear, which pervades the ear. It makes the ear an a hearing instrument. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಕ್ಕತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ. It makes an ear, so that ear is a hearing instrument. Consciousness is a divine principle which is different from the eyes, pervades the eye, makes an eye a seeing instrument. Add, continue for all this. Manaso manoyat. Homework ಬೇಡ, ಮರ್ತು ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಮುಚ್ಚು ಬುಕ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮುಗಿತ್ತಷ್ಟೇ. ನಾಳೆನೆ 4 ಗಂಟೆಗೋ 4:15ಗೋ ತೆಗೆಯೋದು. ಮತ್ತೆ 3:45ವರೆಗೂ ಮಲಗಿದ್ದು, ಕೈ ಕಾಲು ತೊಳೆದು ಮುಖ ತೊಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಗೊತ್ತು ನಮ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗೆ ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೈಂಡ್, consciousness principle is different from the mind, which pervades the mind as Sat Swarupaha. Without consciousness, mind cannot be there. And it makes mind to be a mind, means a mind is thoughtful mind, making an instrument. Mind is seen as an instrument. So consciousness is there all through. Then what should I claim? I should claim I am the consciousness principle. How do I claim? I am not the body mind complex. I use the body mind complex, but I am not the body mind complex. I use for claiming, that's all. When I say I, it is behind the body mind complex. When I say behind, you should not think literally behind. It is the substratum. Behind means what? It pervades the body mind complex and making body mind as an instrument for claiming. At the same time excluding this, because I, the consciousness, is non-material. Body mind complex is part of material. Material is subject to change. Material is subject to objectification. Shrotrasya shrotram, manaso manoyat, vachoha vacham, sau pranasya pranaha. It is different from the prana, pervades the prana, and makes the prana a prana, which is a pranic instrument. So using prana for consciousness is utterly wrong. Using prana for seeing consciousness, means seeing Atma using prana, wrong. That system is only flawful system. Without consciousness, what are you trying to take the prana in and out? Think. As and when you are inhaling, exhaling, retaining, retaining while inhaling, retaining while exhaling. Consciousness is pervading the prana. It is making the prana to function. Who are you, Anna? You are that consciousness who is helping the prana to be there. Think. What are we doing in the name of spirituality? Next. Chakshushas chakshuha we have seen. Atimuchya. Next word is very important word. Dhiraha. Dhiraha. Excellent word. Dhiraha means not physically strong. Not he's physically strong, mentally strong. Not the when you box somebody and then get a bronze title, 7 people together and have ice cream. That is not dhiraha here. Dhiraha means, Shankaracharya writes, sadhana chatushtaya sampanna adhikaraha. Dhiraha is equal to sadhana chatushtaya sampanna adhikaraha. Perfect candidate. Candidate. By practice of long duration of karma yoga and upasana yoga, he is termed as dhiraha. He is called as dhiraha. Sadhana chatushtaya sampanna adhikaraha. This is level number 1. Remember Bhagavad Gita 10th chapter. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam enamamupayanti te. Tesham satata yuktanam. Satata yuktanam means you have to see the previous 2 shlokas. Matchitta madgata pranaha. That in the previous one. Why I am telling Gita 10th chapter? I will not tell the shloka. I know which shloka it is. So that you will go home, means after the class, you make a note Gita 10th chapter. You refer the shloka and see which shloka number and write in your notes. They say it is the 10th shloka. If I tell 10th, that also gone. Everything spoon feed. Tesham satata yuktana. Continuously, when a person is doing karma yoga and upasana yoga, he becomes an eligible person for buddhi yogam tam. Buddhi yoga, Shankaracharya writes, as samyak darshinaha. Samyak darshinaha is buddhi yoga. Means he gives, Krishna gives a jnani yoga, jnanam for that kind of a person who has done sufficient karma yoga and upasana. The practice of that, I become a dhira. This is point number 1. Having become a dhira and gained jnanam through shravanapanam nididhyasanam, by knowing as consciousness principle is different from the eyes, pervades the eyes and makes an eye an instrument which is capable of seeing. Then next line. Atimuchya dhiraha. He crosses over what? Anatma. Atimuchya dhiraha means, Atimuchya is he crosses over anatma prapancha. Pretyasman lokat amruta bhavanti. Having crossed over anatma prapancha, he gains immortality. Pretyas asman lokan amrutat bhavanti. Here and now itself, he becomes immortal. Means what? He gets Jivan Mukta status, and after leaving the body, he becomes a Videha Mukta person. So this is the second part of Dhiraha. Long Karma Yoga and Upasana Yoga. When I say long, in bracket you have to write sufficient Karma Yoga and Upasana Yoga. I become a Dhiraha. That means what? sadhana chatuഷ്ടaya sampanna adhikaraha. With that, I gain buddhi yoga, that is jnana yoga, shravana manana nididhyasanam. With that, I become jivan muktaha. What is that second part of the raha? Becoming jivan mukta. Here, how do I become jivan mukta? By giving up this anatma. This anatma prapanchaha I have to give up. By reduction of ahankara and mamakara is jivan mukta status. Pretyasman lokan. Atimuchya. Atimuchya is the phalam. Phalam is immortality. By giving up ahankara and mamakara. So what is the beautiful methodology here? Gain sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, study shastras, do shravana manana nididhyasana, enjoy jivan mukti status. How do you drop ahankara and mamakara? Just to drop. In the words of Swami Paramarthananda, he says, 5 things are anatma. 5 things are anatma which has to be given up. Pancha anatma. First he takes mamakara. Very difficult. You cannot hear the words which I say now. Profession. Profession is first anatma. Means anatma what? It cannot give you moksha. As long as you are in a profession, it cannot give moksha. You cannot be happy. Whichever profession that might be. Starting from doing a puja in a temple to being a CEO of the company or owning the company. Because I am, this is what you call mamakara. I have a profession. Garva comes. Who can avoid me? Avoid another. Who can come in front of me? I have my own profession. I want to stand on my own leg. That is fine. That is Dharma Shastra. We are not selling no. What about spiritual life? Attached to profession life is bandha. First anatma. Growing professionally, wrong. Expecting promotion, wrong. Expecting success in business, wrong. You are a pseudo spiritual person. It's that intention if you have. Profession. Next, possession. Very difficult. Possession is second anatma. Think. I'm giving time to think because you don't think otherwise. Because you are always in anatma. Think at least now in 1 hour we have to think. Possessing many things because I have strong profession. I can buy anything in the world. I have plenty of money. With money, I can buy many things. That is anatma. How many people of us get stuck because of possession? It might be just this laptop here or mobile phone or anything or even a book. So that cannot give us ananda. Jivan mukti status is not possible through possessing things. Clean your house. If somebody says clean your house, you will clean everything and keep again back all the things what you have taken out. Because every object in the house has its own significance. Don't remove that. That was my first clothes, first saree during engagement. That bangle you give. No, no. When I met that person evening in the park, he gave me that bangle. That I cannot. Though that hand has grown so big, bangle cannot go now. But still, I want that bangle. You see how many objects are there in the house. Anatma, very tough. Family, gone case. I don't want Upanishad. Close. Let us say Purnamala and go back to whatever we are doing. Family is third Anatma. All these are part of Mamakara. Your own blood relative, your own cannot give. If you are too much attached to those people, they will bind you like anything. One of the main obstacle in spiritual journey is family. Profession you can voluntarily quit. Possession you can throw it away. Family you cannot do that. In mind you can try, that's all. Unnecessary commitment is family. This is what I say, my statement. What is family? Somebody asked. One word, unnecessary commitment. All these are mamakaras. Fourth, now ahankara. Three mamakaras to ahankara. Your own body. My own body is an obstacle. Fifth, mind. My thought pattern is an obstacle. What should I do? Give sannyasa. Give sannyasa. Here, an aside note. Somebody was telling, I got the news. Shastriji Pateda, sannyasa vaangita. Means you saw Shastriji because Bharat Shastri Purvashram name. Sannyasa vaangita. Means what? Vaangitar means he has taken sannyasa. Should I take sannyasa or sannyasa should come upon me? Adu vaangarda, vararda. Sannyasam, don't take literally. Understand? Sannyasam vaangarda, adu vararda. Togoloda, barada. Togoloda means angadi hope togoloda. If sannyasa is there in the shop, I can buy that. Ade baradu andre? When we generally use this, he took sannyasa or she took sannyasa. Sannyasa cannot be taken. It has to come. It has to come when we know that entire prapancha is anatma. I don't want to spend my life in unnecessary commitment. That thought should be very prevalent in me. Then only sannyasa will naturally dawn upon me. Interest in sannyasa, taking sannyasa, that is second thing. Since for most of us, it is difficult. So mentally, we have to take sannyasa. Physically, not possible. Shankaracharya is against that. He says physically only you have to take. If you read Bhashyam, he will say this concept of mental sannyasa is wrong, he says. He says you have to establish to the world that you are a sannyasi physically first, so that nobody will come and disturb you. Drop the karma. Don't be a hypocrite saying that it is a mental sannyasi. Either way, it is hypocrisy. So at least initial steps, it is fine mentally to balance ourselves. Objects have already left us. All these pancha anatmas have left us. It is we who are holding on that. Profession doesn't need us. Possession doesn't need us. Family also doesn't need us. You are thinking, my wife, my son, my daughter, nothing doing. They want you for their happiness. Even your body doesn't need you. Your mind doesn't need you. So mentally, we have to send them away. How do you send them? By offering all these to Bhagavan. 5 flowers you have to keep daily in your life. Puja. Every day, these 5 anatmas is equal to 5 flowers. Each anatma is one flower. You offer it to your Ishtadevata. Profession. All the profession you wanted to join, invoke the profession in the profession. Avahayami, sthapayami, pujayami, samarpayami. If he is a Sri Vidya Upasaka, he will say tarpayami, namaskaromi. Offer it to Bhagavan. Give up. There lies the will. That is why I told it is dhiraha. Then you are called as dhiraha. Offer it to Bhagavan. Profession, give it to him. Once offered, what you have to say? Bhagavan, I have offered my profession. I don't own any responsibility. It is up to you to take care. All the possessions I give up. Second flower. Avahayami, sthapayami, pujayami, samarpayami. Namaskaro. Namama. Third, family. Tell Namama. I do not belong to you. You do not belong to me. At least mentally you tell. Now start practicing telling mentally. Outside, if you tell, both of you will get slaps. Each other should slap each other. Mentally you tell. I know all of you would have told mentally many times. There is no guts to tell outside. Offer it to Bhagavan. I don't need her. I don't need him. Tell it now. So that at least in next Janma, you will be fine. If not in this Janma. Rama and Sita was not comfortable, though they being avatars. They had this family problems. Where are we? Where are we? Maryada Purushottama Rama was not comfortable with Sita. Sita was not comfortable with Rama. Many humans have that. When she was pregnant, why did he send him to forest? See? Clashes come. Offer it to Bhagavan. They do not belong to me. Body, you offer it to Bhagavan. Mind also. Every day take 5 flowers. The more list continues in subdivisions, if it is there, I think family will have more subdivisions. Because grandson, granddaughter, that, this, everything. Have a bigger flower. Lotus is better. More petals. One petal is one family member. Offer it. Hibiscus and all 4 or 5 petals, like profession. 4 companies will change every 3-4 years once. Think you have to do this, or else you cannot. If you want moksha, if you want peace of mind, you have to do. Or else if you say chalta hai 1 hour 4:30 to 5:30, we want some time pass. We are listening to all this. Okay, enjoy. At least I am able to give some happiness through you, through this scripture for you. I tell you, in my experience, ahankara is fine. Mamakara is tough. Mamakara is tough. Swamiji, bless my son, bless my daughter. Somehow my life is over. give extra blessings to my son and daughter, perhaps my wife also. ಅವ್ರು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಹೇಗೋ ನಡೆಯೋದು. ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ. ಮಮಕಾರ, more ownership, more responsibility. Wherever mamakara is more, you have to own those people. Owning those people means responsibility. Responsibility is bondage. Ahankara is fine, no problem. Life and death, it comes now, fine. Not praying to God that, oh God, take me away. 60 years over, entire body there is a problem. I should not give to trouble anybody. There also mamakara, you see. I should not be a problem to anybody. There also mamakara. Take me away first. Everything is fine. I am fine, no worries. I have got jnanam. I have got jnana nishtha also. With the jnana nishtha, sanjita is burnt. I don't enjoy anything, so no agami, no kartritva, no bhaktritva, no agami is avoided. Agami is avoided. Prarabdha, let it continue. If you have forgotten all this, care of Tattva-bodha. That is another prarabdha. Think. See the mantra there. Pretyasman lokal amruta bhavanti. Just by knowing that consciousness is different from anatma, consciousness pervades anatma, consciousness makes an anatma an instrument of experience, will not suffice. You have to live by it. Then only Jivan Mukti and Videha Mukti is possible. Pretyasman lokad amruta bhavanti. Next. Third mantra. Na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vag gacchati, no manaha, na vidmo na vijanimaha, yataidad anushishyat, anyadeva tadvidithat, अथो अविदिदादधि, अथो अविदिदादधि इति शुश्रुम पूर्वेषां येनस्तद्विचचक्षिरे व्याचचक्षिरे. Both are fine. Okay. Vichachakshire, vyachachakshire. Beautiful mantra. Another paradoxical statement. If you read all this now, I feel blessed. To be very frank, reading these mantras, I feel I am very blessed. So much clarity, so much depth. What punya we all did, I don't know. At least I consider this as the best way to spend life. Okay.